Yo, what's up everybody? Hello. Doing some cardio. I'm fasting here. Doing at least a 24-hour fast. Might be going 48 or 72 hours. We're going to see how I feel. But I'm going to probably knock out an hour of cardio. No weights today though. With the fasting, letting my body rest. But figured I'd check in and say hello. A little Instagram Live. We got a new episode of Conversation with the Big Guy Ryback here dropping. Later on here with Ryan Nemeth, Dolph Ziggler's little brother, returning onto the show with me and Asian Joe this week. And the Wrestling Report with Ryan Satin. Great as always, great time. So check that out on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio. Where all podcasts are uploaded and played, we are available. On that, wanted to answer some questions while I'm here, guys. Guys, what's up? Hello. Thank you guys for coming on by. Just doing a little cardio, getting the heart rate going a little bit. Level 25 on the old gym elliptical here. At home though, at home training today, busy day today. What's up, guys? I'm not watching wrestling. I got to actually do some stop courses here in a little bit. I like to knock some out while I do cardio when I'm not doing like my high intensity cardio. I can usually do it doing this elliptical here and whatnot. Hello, guys. If you guys want to feed me more nutrition on Amazon, feedmemore.com, you could always save. I got to make sure the code. I don't want to give you the wrong code, actually. I got to go back and check before I give you the discount. I don't want to give you the wrong discount because we got a few. You could actually on this save 20% with the podcast 20 on feedmemore.com. As always, in Amazon, we have free Prime shipping on there with Amazon. If you guys could please, reviews are always greatly appreciated. Positive reviews, guys. It greatly helps. Sorry, Ryan Nemeth is actually messaging me. I'll have to get back to that. But your positive reviews are greatly appreciated. They help us out a lot with Feed Me More Nutrition. We're actually having another issue with Amazon on our Finish It BCAA. It's not allowing me into the buy box, which I'm the only seller on Amazon for my products. I don't allow anybody else to sell them, but their algorithm had kicked my product off, so we're having a hard time. We're not showing up for the Finish It BCAA. There's something in their metrics that is off, but they're not allowing. I can't fix anything. There's nothing I could do. The only thing we could do is just get, because my ads, I'm not allowed to run ads for the Finish It BCAA for all of April because I'm not in the buy box. So if we increase our sales through things like on here on Amazon, it will greatly help us get back into the buy box. So if you pick up some Finish It BCAA, if you're thinking about buying some, pick it up on Amazon because it'll help us get back into the buy box, which I don't expect you to understand that, but there's always something with Amazon going on every day. They are a very difficult company to work with. So your help is greatly appreciated on that, guys. Pick up some Finish It BCAA on Amazon. Positive reviews. Thank you on that. Do some questions, guys. Non-wrestling. I'm not going back to wrestling. 11 stem cells. We've talked about it a million times. I love you guys. I'm not going back to wrestling right now, guys. Maybe someday. I've always said I need to get my health and where I want it so that I can go back and push myself physically. Sophie's doing very good, thank you. She's actually with the mother right now, her and little guy. It's been cloudy here in Vegas, rainy day today. Very humid, actually, so. No, guys, I'm not watching Raw right now. I'm on the West Coast. On cable, it doesn't come on till 8 o'clock out here. I think I don't even know what time it is right now, but it's not 8 o'clock. Thank you very much. Feed Me More Nutrition is my life. And I always say the best thing you guys can do is to please support that. It helps me greatly. It's a lot of work. It's morning to night. And it's not an easy industry to break into. We've grown to 7 supplements. We're actually looking to doing our brain supplement next. I just got samples in cotton candy, Swedish fish, and there's a mango, a tropical mango, or I think there's a tropical mango flavor for the finishing BCA. We're working on getting another flavor up for that. The green apple Wake Up Unlimited Energy I will have this week. That will be on feedmemore.com. But guys, the supplements are legit. It's a real deal. I've been creating these formulas since I was younger. It's I'm not like, people have a huge misconception about me, and because of the amount of effort I put into my diet and the working out 2.5, 3 hours, sometimes 4 hours every day since I was a little kid. The easy thing to do is to say, oh, you take steroids. I took them mildly from 20 to 24 when I got into wrestling because I thought I had to, and I've learned a lot from that. It was a very adolescent mindset, and I'm very, very against it. If you actually listen to my interviews and hear me talk and realize that supplements have played a big part of my life and my success, so I wouldn't create a business all around it otherwise. Whereas, a lot of, the drug bodybuilders, steroid bodybuilders, and fitness people, they kind of just do it as a cover, and don't want to judge anyone. That's not what I'm doing, though. I'm trying to actually give you guys supplements that are good for your health and fitness, and that's why you see the ingredients with no artificial sweeteners or colors, and really, really, really good ingredients, and more ingredients than any other company. So it's we're on our way. What's up, guys? Hello, hello. Thank you. From lots of books and audiobooks, and trying to always learn and better myself. A lot of meditation, and it's always a work in progress. Buddy, no, there's no communication with WWE. I don't want to go back. No questions on that, guys. Not going. Not returning to wrestling. I've been hurt. I left because I was hurt. Whatever you read about me, 99% of the time it's probably false on that, guys. There was another guy again today who they actually took down the article. It was the guy apparently didn't like me and wrote things that I'm not liked in the locker room, and just things to try to make me look bad. And they realized that they can't do that, and they took it down. So it's for whatever reason, when I left WWE, whether they had a part in it or not, I don't know. A lot of places wrote a lot of negative articles, which they do with people, and to try to hurt my brand and my name. And I've survived it. And if you ever listen to me and listen to my podcast, Conversation with the Big Guy Ryback, you will actually understand me and know me, understand my sarcastic sense of humor, and you guys will see how online dirt sites, not all of them, but a lot of people, so-called journalists, prey on you guys with clickbait headline. And a lot of you guys get angry by reading a headline that people like me have nothing to do with. It's all dependent on what that author, or writer, I should say, wants to elicit whatever emotion out of you guys to get you to click, because they're making money off everything. Not a lot of it. They're all poor, but that's their way of avoiding the workforce. Guys, if you actually listen to what I say, guys, it's not any health and fitness questions, no wrestling questions. I've already said it a million times. I am my motivation. I don't believe, when you're younger, I think you look to other people for motivation, but I think the quicker you can find motivation from yourself, the purer it is. But it's, I don't know. The people that I used to look to at motivation when I was younger ended up being huge disappointments. So I just tend to try to motivate myself. I do love Arnold, though. I think Arnold is, I just like Arnold's work ethic and whatnot. But it's life is about balance, in my opinion, and trying to be happy, love and happiness. I think that in this day and age of social media, there's a lot of people that are never be satisfied, don't be complacent, and to a degree, that's a thing, but the most important thing in life, in my opinion, is love and happiness, and all the other shit's a lot of bullshit, and I don't give a fuck what other people think, never have, never will. As far as the good is good, the bad is irrelevant, and it's sometimes we all get caught up too much in worrying about what other people think. Just kind of have an idea what you want to do, be happy, be proud of who you are, be honest, be truthful, even if, you know, I believe I'm too honest that people hate me and think I'm a liar because I'm too honest, and that's fine. Those people don't matter to me, and they shouldn't matter to you guys either. There's a lot of people on here that want to drag you down and bring you down and whatnot, and my thing is, if you're hanging out on here commenting on people's stuff negatively, even if you're commenting on people's stuff a lot, I think our time can be better spent in real life, but that's just my opinion. Life without the WWE is amazing. I love sleeping in my own bed every night. I'm thankful for everything that I've been able to accomplish outside of there with what I was able to get from them, and life is good. I got my Go For It, Feed Me More Nutrition t-shirt on. All the shirts for Feed Me More Nutrition are available on Amazon merch. If you just type in Feed Me More Nutrition t-shirts on Amazon, that stuff will all pull up. We directly have a store there so that we don't have to keep inventory on clothes, because I never wanted to get into the clothing business. That is not an industry I have any motivation to really be a part of. But I do have a supplement line. We have a tire all on Amazon that they make for you guys. All high quality, good stuff. Thank you very much, guys. What's up, what's up? Do I have any books that I recommend? I'm trying to think what I'm reading Headstrong, or listening to Headstrong right now. I can't remember. Dave Osprey, I think, is the author. It's a really good book, actually. I'm also reading It's Vader Time, that had Jesse White on last week on the podcast. If you haven't checked out that interview, check it out. A conversation with the big guy Ryback. But it was, I'm currently on that, and then I got Psychology of Champions upstairs that I'm reading. I set up books in different locations so that when I go to that area, I go, oh, I'll read a chapter real quick. Or when I'm driving, I listen to an audiobook, or do my stop courses when I'm out here on the elliptical, or listen to an audiobook a little bit out here too. So today I decided to hop on this for a bit and say hello. I left WWE, guys. Listen to the podcast. I've talked about it. There's a lot of interviews with me. Listen to it from me, though. Don't read things. Don't believe anything you read. Listen to me speak directly on any interview. If it's coming from my mouth, you can believe it. I promise you that. We're trying to get on Joe Rogan's podcast. If you guys feel free to message him and tell him you want Ryback on the podcast, it will greatly help. We're going to submit another request the end of the week. Hopefully we can get on there. We're doing we got another, hopefully, an interview with another place on the whole thing with WWE and the independent contractor employee deal, the John Oliver piece. And I'm going to continue to do my best to speak up for my friends and for the business that needs to improve for all professional wrestlers. It's just like bodybuilding. These promoters prey on talent, and I don't expect you guys to fully understand. It's you can't understand, but I wish you could each experience it and know. And I don't live with fear. They can't touch me. They can't hurt me. I have enough on them that legally I can bring them to their knees. So I would rather make wrestling better. Everything I'm doing is pure, and for the people there, the talent there, that cannot say anything, because if they do, they will be fired. And it really disappoints me that some fans choose to take the other side on that, because there's nothing negative about it. It's about improving life for wrestlers, where there's a guy that's a multi-billionaire off of human bodies, and they personally did me wrong on a lot of different things. It cost me millions of dollars, and personally let me down on numerous occasions. So I'm very motivated in seeing this all the way through. It may take time, but all it's going to take is getting on one platform and sharing the documents that I have, the audio recording that I have, and I believe a lot of change will be made from that. I'm not wrestling right now, guys. I've had 11 stem cell procedures. 2 more in the summer. My career was over, and I'm very lucky to be able to probably have it back. There's a lot more to life, guys, than just talking about wrestling all the time, too. Expand your minds. Don't let an entertainment sector control your emotions and ruin a lot of other good things for you guys. Buddy, it's not that I don't want to wrestle. I'm hurt. Fucking hurt. I can't stress. That's why I left to begin with. There's a lot of other bullshit. I've said it literally thousands of times. So, it's not that I don't want to wrestle. I can't wrestle right now, or otherwise I'll be in a wheelchair. What's up, India? I'm always me, thank you. I like Big E a lot. He's a great guy. Strong dude. Another thing, guys, on the wrestling, a lot of people complain about wrestling all the time. Try to shift your mindset out of it. If you don't like something, turn it off. If you like it, watch it or find what you do like, and talk about what you do like, rather than focusing on what you don't like, because what you're doing is you're hurting yourself in the long run, putting yourself in a negative mindset all the time. It's not that hard, guys, as far as that goes. It's just wrestling. It's not that serious. Never was, never will be, ever. I'm just doing some cardio out here. Plugging the podcast, Feed Me More Nutrition. Save 20% discount code podcast20 on feedmemore.com, guys. And listen to the podcast conversation with the big guy Ryback on iTunes and Stitcher, Google Play, and a lot of other platforms. I'm recovering very well. This is the best I've felt in a very long time. I'm 200 and well, I'm fasting right now, but I've been between 292, 295. Very lean. I'm not training all that heavy, but my back is pretty much pain-free. I was nearly crippled with the way my disc, I had 5 discs from doing the backpack stunner, along with a lot of other feats of strength every night, and catching guys off the top rope. When you catch guys off the top rope, you don't see a lot of people do it. It takes a lot of balance and a lot of core strength. Unfortunately, doing that, 200-plus pound guys, 180-pound guys, it compresses your spine down when you catch them. And I was doing that, 5 nights a week, 4 nights a week, for about 5 years straight. And power is what I tell people. Wrestling is fake, but power wrestlers are the most real wrestlers out there, because you can't fake power. When you pick guys up and you do feats of strength, It's the most real part of wrestling. And that's why I believe the reactions that we get with those things is because people can feel how real that they are, but they take their toll on your body. That's why you see a lot of power guys break down. And I learned what was hurting me, and I'll never do that stuff again. And hopefully have another opportunity when I feel like my body's ready to go back and make a hard push at it again. And if not, I don't care. I'm very content with my life, and I know who and what I am. And but it would be nice to go out on a little better note than just leaving. And but there was no other choice. I did. Best decision I've ever made, and I will take that to my grave. If I would have stayed there for probably 3 to 6 more months, I would have been forced to have 5 discs fused, and I would have been done for the rest of my life. So, which I brought my back issue up for the last year to them, and it was just keep going. It's should have probably got an MRI 2 years, and it was it's just the way that it is. What's up, guys? Hello. Reverse directions here. Yeah, health is my number one priority in my business right now, in my investing. Getting some more real estate and just being happy. Focusing on my happiness and balance in my life. And anytime I've ever been injured, it's been a great opportunity for me to strengthen my mind and just get my life where I want it outside of physicality and whatnot. Wrestling, I'm only 37, and once this stuff is gone, I have no other injuries or anything of that nature outside of my back and shoulder. Shoulder I can deal with. It's improving though every week. And like I said, my body's back to what it was. I just want to get a little stronger, get a couple more procedures done, and see where I am at the end of the year. What's up, guys? What's up? Hello. Bulking advice is consume a lot of calories, but try to be as healthy as possible. Just don't eat a bunch of junk. And sometimes people, if you're an ectomorph and you have a really fast metabolism, your best bet is not trying to bulk. You are fighting your genetics, and it will be more stress on you, and the weight will fall right off eventually the moment you can't keep that up. I believe you just play to your strengths. If you're naturally lean and shredded, just try to be as healthy and strong as possible and focus on that. If you're more of a mesomorph and you can go either way, then it's you just got to consume quality calories and work out. Food is fuel. Put the right fuel in your body, and over time you'll start putting on weight. But you got to kind of get a base calorie level down. You got to know how many calories you need, and you got to kind of, if you need 3,000 calories a day and you start eating 5,000 calories a day, but you're putting on too much body fat, you might need to cut that down to 4,000 calories a day. You got to get an idea, and the longer you do this, you'll get an idea about what foods you eat, where you might not have to keep track quite as often of all that, but it takes work. It's a job in its own, and I always tell people, though, be healthy, salad and vegetables, green vegetables, lots of salad. You'll never go wrong with those two things. Lean proteins, no matter what kind of diet you're following, those things will enhance your health. What's up, everyone? Hello. guys, hello. But for everyone, save 20%. Feedmemore.com with podcast 20. Thank you very much for listening to the podcast. And yes, that's why I just tell people, please, if you just listen, if you're ever unsure about anything, you read something, listen to the podcast, listen to it from my mouth directly. I do not lie. I'm very honest. Unfortunately, there's a lot of dishonest people out there that don't care if they hurt your brand or your name, and they're just trying to get attention, and they think they have it all figured out, but they don't. So, and part of the problem is when you defend yourself, more people hate you for defending yourself. How dare you defend yourself? And then they write even more negative stuff. So it is, you have to be educated. You have to be smart. You can't let the internet or people on the internet play with your emotions through different things that you read. The world is, there's a lot of great in this world. There's also a lot of evil. Humans have killed each other from the beginning of time. And people with that fucked up mindset have bred over and over again to the billions of people that we have. There's a lot of bad people out there. So don't let the bad people control you. Listen to my podcast about the wrestling, guys. Answer that question thousands of times. If you're in the wrestling business, work hard, set goals for yourself, and understand that your fate will always be in somebody else's hands, no matter what. And that the business now, at least as far as WWE is concerned, it doesn't matter if you could be the biggest superstar in the world. They want to keep everybody at a certain level. And that's a tough pill to swallow when you know you're a star. So I'd rather just be an average, regular person than let some company like that fuck with me. So it's not worth it. Yeah, conversation with the big guy Ryback, iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio. Please tune in, check it out. If you can leave a review, it helps us greatly. I miss the talent. I miss being around a lot of the guys. That was always one of my favorite, the laughs. I like laughing. That's why I do my podcast, because I like to laugh. We got a new episode coming out tonight with Ryan Nemeth. The return of Ryan Nemeth and Asian Joe tonight. And then the Wrestling Report with Ryan Satin. That should be available anytime, actually, which I'll put that out as soon as it is. Hola, me hombre grande. Hola, me llamo. Hola, me llamo el hombre grande. I haven't spoke Spanish in a while. I'm a little rusty. I honestly don't know. I can understand a bit of it. Very basic. Un poco español. No, I don't. It would have been nice because the momentum and everything was there to be the champion. But it's, you guys, it's a fake title. It's a prop. It honestly, it is nothing but a prop. Anybody that performs there is a champion for dealing with all the bullshit they got to go through. The fake belts don't mean anything at the end of the day. It just means you make a little more money, hopefully, by being booked better on pay-per-views and whatnot. But it's not something that I would ever lose any sleep over. And all that, and I learned that a long time ago. Yo, what's up, guys? Hello, hello. Vegas is a little cloudy and gloomy today, but great. You guys go check out Feed Me More Nutrition on feedmemore.com and Amazon. It greatly helps us. Positive reviews, guys. And we have specials on the website. And as always, Amazon has free Prime shipping on that. So if you've been looking to try the supplements, check them out. I promise you they're the highest quality. You will not have any regrets. No, I would not go to WWE. A lot of things would have to change. A lot. They didn't let anybody get away, buddy. I released them. I walked away, you guys. So don't believe everything you read. I assume a lot of you guys are younger, and you have a lot to learn about life, and you will as you go on. It's never put a big company like that, a big organization, on a pedestal, because when you get older, you'll understand what I'm talking about. No breakfast. I'm fasting right now. I'm on a deep fast. I'm 32 minutes in on cardio, and I'll be approaching 24 hours at around 11 o'clock tonight. Maybe even a little before that. But I'm debating on doing a 48 or 72 hour fast. So, typically about 3 hours a day. It adds up. I got to do usually my back and shoulder rehab, stretch. I do an hour of cardio at least. I've been doing 90 minutes a lot of days. I did a couple hours a couple times last week between high intensity cardio, and then I do level 25 on my elliptical, which is the hardest level. And really, I usually burn about 1,100 calories on the elliptical and in an hour. I've been going really, really hard, trying to lean up and keep as much size as possible, and just be as healthy as I can. I got a lot of heart tests I've been getting done. I want to know exactly where my health is at. I highly recommend any man, more specific to men than women. A lot of men don't find out, until they're 50 or 60 and they have a heart attack. But if you go in when you're younger, late 20s, 30s, into your 40s, you could catch a problem that it won't be that serious. Whereas if you let it go, you'll be a lot more serious when you're older. So, and you'll allow you to. A lot of people say, "Oh, you're afraid to find out if something's wrong?" Absolutely not. I'd rather know what's wrong and deal with it face to face, and take it on directly and make the necessary adjustments so that I can live a very long, healthy life. Thank you. Two more stem cell procedures in July as of right now. I'm on the elliptical machine. I got one of the gym ones, the Life Fitness ones you see in the gym. I bought one, got it a couple weeks ago, put it together, and best purchase I've ever made for my gym. And I have my gym at home here, and which I got everything dumbbells to 150, bunch of attachments and different things, and I like to work out at home when I don't want to be around people. Thank you for tuning into the podcast. Thank you. I miss a lot of you guys too. There's a lot of great fans out there. You can always send fan mail to my P.O. box. We always give that address on the podcast at the end during the plugs. So tune in. We just ask that you send a self-addressed envelope with postage. Limit it to one or two things. Trading cards or pictures. I always get back to. I got fan mail inside I got to get back to. I usually get to it every week or two and get it all back to you guys. So that's my way of just saying thank you. And just try to do the right thing, I haven't wrestled since last year. I stopped wrestling. My doctor didn't want me wrestling anymore. He wants the stem cells to continue to work and get me better. I was hurting myself by wrestling, and it was a decision I made when I left that financially the supplements have cost a lot of money, and now they're up and running. And it's great, they're self-sustaining. But doing that money, leaving WWE was great for about 2 years. But I realized in that I was hurting myself And there's things more important than just money. And I make money already investing and whatnot, so I had to make a decision that my health comes first. And I had some great matches on the independents with some great guys, but I found that I was really stressed. I didn't want to hurt myself, and so I couldn't really wrestle the way that I wanted to wrestle. And even though feedback, everything was always great, I just know for me, I'd rather wait and then come back and give it a full shot. And that's why you haven't seen me sign on anywhere, not going anywhere. And I've been taking care of my dog Sophie, who's broke her back 4 times in the last 16 months. And her and my other dog, little guy, are the most important things to me. So rather than putting her down, I have to be home all the time, and she can never play or run or jump again. So I got to keep her on a leash to go outside all the time. She's not allowed to go out there by herself. I got to carry her up and down the stairs, and it is a job morning to night. And keep them in their crates when I have to leave, because they'll start playing together, and her back will break if she does anything too crazy, which it has 4 times. Not doing that. It's broken in her sleep the last 2 times. So it's as you can imagine, that is a stressful situation. But it's made me stronger. It made me realize what's important to me in life. And I'd rather take care of my dog than be on TV any day of the week. So I've already done that. It was great. And it's just, as you get older, I think you find out there's more important things in life than what people think of you. So when you read these articles about people that try to bash me, just listen to the podcast or listen to what I say on here, and you'll realize how evil some people are out there, and how their intentions are not pure. And it's sad. It's really unfortunate. But I'll always defend myself, because I love myself, and I speak up for myself. And each and every one of you hopefully can learn to do that for yourselves, and don't let anyone or any company or organization dictate who and what you are. You decide that. What's up, guys? Hello, hello. I'm doing an hour on the elliptical today, fasted. I'm deep into a fast right now. But I take my wake up unlimited energy in the morning, which there's no pre-workout like it. The energy on it, stuff's incredible. We got pink lemonade, we got green apple. We should be in Thursday at the latest on that. So it's not just a pre-workout, it's an energy supplement. If you lack motivation, take a scoop of that when you wake up. You will have one hell of a day, I promise. And it's crash free. I'm going to try to go check out that Avengers movie. I might go see it next Sunday when I can have my cheat day and have some popcorn, nachos, and pretzel and cheese. If I go to the movie theater, I got to have some junk. Otherwise, the movie, I sometimes just want to go to the movie theater and just get popcorn, nachos, and a pretzel and leave. But so I like to make sure I can have a treat when I go there. I appreciate the fuck you. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate you taking the time to come in here and say hello to me. And just realize, if you saw me in real life, I would bitch slap your little punk ass and shut you the fuck up. I've never met a bad fan in person either, guys. That's also, they always somehow magically appear online. Thank you very much, guys. A lot of people say, like, ignore the haters, and sometimes you could fucking paintbrush a hater. I like to sometimes retweet or put something out there people do, because then all the good people go there and then turn all the shit onto them, and they delete their pages. and give them a taste of their own medicine. So it's because you know why? They're going to feel how that feels, and then they're going to probably be better people down the road because they're going to realize what a piece of shit they feel like and from other people attacking them. So I believe there's lessons to always be learned, and there's no right or wrong way to behave, but it's good to make people feel things sometimes and teach them how to be better people. What's up, Malaysia? Hello, everyone. Thank you guys for tuning in, coming by. Check out the new podcast coming out tonight, guys. Conversation with the big guy Ryback, though, with the return of Ryan Nemeth and Asian Joe. We have a great episode for you this week. We always do the wrestling report with Ryan Satin. It is really happy with where the show is at right now. We're going to continue to make improvements to it, and we're getting more and more interviews. Hoping to get Macaulay Culkin on in a few weeks. We'll see if we make that happen. And we got Chris Van Vliet this week coming up for next week. Chris Pavone used to be the Dude Busters. Will be on the week after, and hopefully we get Macaulay after that. Trying to do more and more interviews. Hopefully get CT Fletcher back on. We had to cancel that. Sophie broke her back the day I was supposed to interview him, unfortunately, and bums me out. And we haven't been able to sync up another date yet, but hopefully we will with him. And I'd love to have him on, have a conversation about life. He's a very motivating guy. And get some other people. Hopefully eventually get Gary V on. Great guy. Ed Milet's another one. I would like to either go on his show. Gary, too. Gary, if I get out to New York ever, just don't leave because of Sophie. Hopefully could do a little swapping with Gary on shows and get some more health and fitness people on. And I just don't like talking to people that tend to partake in steroids. I just want to stay away from it because I don't believe in what they're doing. So I struggle with that. With guys like Jay Cutler, I think Jay's a great guy, but I don't relate to that, and I don't think it's a good message to put out to people, to kids, and to other adults, especially in this day and age of social media. That's why, even if my supplement company didn't make money, I'm very passionate about trying to educate people, and I don't know everything, but try to teach people that health truly is the most important thing when it comes to fitness. And it's great to look good and have abs and have big muscles and be shredded. But there's this other thing also called our heart, and just being healthy and not putting harmful chemicals and substances into our body to try to win the approval of others. You know, through hard work and dedication, a lot of those bodybuilding promoters, it's like wrestling, they prey on these people. These people take a shit ton of drugs. Women fuck themselves up. Men fuck themselves up. They don't make any money. And then, they disappear. So, and then you have kids that see that and they think that that's the right thing to do. And they want to, they want attention. And I believe we have a responsibility. And it's just, can't control what other people do. But I can control what I do and the message I put out. And, the whole reason I ever did steroids, because I met my hero, and my hero did steroids. And that's a really shitty thing. And I never want a kid to make a decision because he thinks I did that or do that. And I don't. And I'm an advocate for health, TRT, optimizing your hormones within the healthy range. And outside of that, there's no place for performance-enhancing drugs in sports or life, and they're just bad news in my opinion. Hello guys, hello. All these people that are doing drugs and steroids, guys, they lie to themselves, and they're doing it out of insecurity. It's a real human issue. I understand it. I've been there. And but there's people that have mental disorders that are doing ridiculous things so that they can make money in the health and fitness world. And it's a really dangerous thing. And it's like I said, I want to focus on educating people on making health conscious decisions, putting the right things in their body, working out and pushing yourself. It's all beautiful. You don't need drugs to do that. But we live in a very competitive world where the people will literally try to kill themselves in their minds to be famous or whatever it is. And it's a really fucked up mindset that's very dangerous within this day and age with social media, because all the wrong messages can be spread on here. And oftentimes, as you've seen, it's the bad things that get the most attention. So it is what it is, but I want to try to put out a good message and do the right thing. Doing good, buddy, doing good. Just doing a little promotion for Feed Me More Nutrition, available on feedmemore.com and Amazon. My podcast, Conversation with the Big Guy Ryback, on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio. Check that out if you have not listened. I'm at 800 calories here. What's up, guys? Hello, hello. Hello, Indonesia. Thank you for stopping by. Any other health and fitness questions, life questions I may be able to have a little insight in? I don't know. I'll have to see what it is. That Mongo guy. Don't be like Mongo guys. Look at my Instagram, you know what I'm talking about. I started working out around 11 years old. I was very active though from a very young age. I started doing push-ups, squats, curls, pull-ups, sit-ups at probably around 11 or 12 every night for hours. It's something that's always been a part of me. So I've always just been, what's the word I'm looking for? Just drawn to physical exercise. That's why this whole thing with all the stem cells in my back and shoulder, and I've been through it before, a year and a half with my ankle injury, where I was in a wheelchair for a long time after that bad surgery. That mentally made me a lot stronger, so that handling this is by far, though, been the most challenging thing I've had to overcome physically in my life, even with the ankle, because the back, I had atrophy in my right leg. I was getting tingling all in my back, nerves were firing, and the pain was unlike anything I've ever felt. And it's almost all gone, pretty much all gone. So I'm very blessed and thankful that I found the problem when I did, and that stem cells exist. And there's even new procedures you're coming out with. I'm hoping to be able to grow the cartilage back in my shoulder. That cortisone that WWE pumped me full of ate away all my cartilage. So which I let them. So unfortunately, but I believed some things I probably shouldn't have believed about it, unfortunately. My dogs, man. That's why I'm not traveling. I'm not doing anything. It's really hard. You got a dog broken back 4 times. It's tough. So, and I'm not putting her down. I'd be a piece of shit if I put her down right now. Granted, it's cost a lot of money, and I work from home though, and sometimes it's I want to go do things, and it's she doesn't like being in her crate. She's in it for so long. She was in it for a year straight, after every back procedure for weeks at a time, and she wasn't allowed to do anything. She's bounced back and handling this much better now, but we're at 6 weeks almost from her last procedure. But it's like every time it's a restart. So I carry her up and down the stairs every morning and night, though, and just kiss her little face and say thank you, because she's the best dog I've ever had. She's about 3.5 years old now, so she's just a baby. Hey, bodybuilder, 15-year-old, take care of yourself, be smart, don't be influenced by a lot of these people on social media doing drugs and things for attention. Do it for the right reasons. Be a role model, be a true role model for people, and your life will be great. Thank you, guys. Steroids aren't for anything. They serve no purpose for a lot of those things that you're saying. It's if you eliminate them, the best will still be the best without them. But people are controlled by the promoters, and people do bad things for attention. My dog has disc disease. She's broke her back 4 times and going on 16 months. So she has 3 more discs that are prone to rupturing. The last 2 ruptured in her sleep. So she needs constant care. It is a very challenging thing, but it's also very rewarding having her love. So. Thank you, guys. Thank you. But anyways, guys, I'm not going anywhere right now wrestling, guys, on anything. Listen to the podcast, Conversation with the Big Guy Ryback, if you could. Leave a review on iTunes. It's the best version of the show we've had going, I believe, in some time. And then Feed Me More Nutrition, you can save 20% on feedmemore.com with discount code podcast20. Or check us out on Amazon. Pick up some Feed Me More Nutrition there. If you could leave a positive review on the supplements, it really helps us out, guys. And I got to get going. Got to do more work tonight. Got to get to some fan mail and do some stretching after this and some shoulder and back rehab. A little reading and whatnot. Probably watch a little wrestling as well later. But thank you guys for tuning in and stopping by as always. And nothing but love to all the good people out there. Feed me